What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steals Forever, and today what I'm gonna do is do a quick rundown of some games that I picked up over the last probably like 2.5 weeks for the different systems that I own. The first games that I picked up was for the PS1. The first game I picked up was, let me grab here, Chrono Cross. This might come as a surprise because I'm a real big fan of Chrono Trigger. I have never played Chrono Cross. Never. Don't ask me why. I have never played it. I wanted to. I just don't know, but I have it now. PS1 mint condition, black label, Chrono Cross. Can't wait to play this. The second game that I picked up for the PS1 was Final Fantasy 9, black label. I had this a while back, let a friend borrow it, never got it back, so I went ahead and picked it up too. Got both Final Fantasy 9 and Chrono Cross at the same time actually, so that was a nice pickup, and both of them in really good condition and everything, so that was straight. The next game I picked up was for the PS2, and I picked up Dragon Quest 8. I'm a real big RPG fan, but for some odd reason I am not big on Dragon Quest. It's not that it's a bad role-playing game, but for some odd reason, like I remember playing Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo, but for some odd reason I never played many Dragon Quest games. I think maybe what it is that like a lot of the Dragon Quest never even came to the statesides, and most of them was kind of like in Japan, so that probably just kind of, you know, kept me from really getting into it. But you know, since the DS is kind of making a bunch of the remakes, and I heard like a lot of good stuff about this one. One of my friends at GameStop has like really been trying to get me to get this Dragon Quest game for like the last 6 months, and just so happened when I was in there one day, somebody brought it back, and I just snatched it up as soon as they brought it in. I didn't. And then the thing about it is, this is like a collector's edition box, you can tell. So the box is actually still in pretty good shape, and I don't know. I hope I don't mess up the box trying to get it back out. The game itself is like in mint condition right here, and it comes with the Final Fantasy 12 demo disc, you know, which is not worth playing right now because I have Final Fantasy 12 like everybody else does. But anyway, but I'm gonna give this a run and see how this plays. Heard real good things about it. Dragon Quest 8. The next two games I picked up was for my PSP, and the first game is Legend of Heroes, which is an RPG. Love this game. If you're into traditional role-playing games, turn-based, get this game. Great storyline, great characters. I mean, it's a ton of characters, and basically what happens is like you keep the main two characters, and like they're like somebody come in your party, you have 3 characters, and somebody else might come in, you have 4, then those 2 might leave, and then 1 might come back, and then you might have a new one. So it's like you really get the characters intertwined into your party with the storyline, so you always having fresh characters, but you only keep the main 2, which turns into the 3 later on down in the story. But I don't want to give none of the story away. But great RPG, and the thing about this Legend of Heroes is kind of actually one of the harder RPGs to find on the PSP. So if you find it, you know, definitely pick this one up. The second game I picked up I bought it actually just, I never heard of this game, never seen it, anything. I went to GameStop, and they had in the used section, they had it, and it's Chrono Cross, and I never heard anything about this game, but I liked the cover. It seems like, you know, real fantasy. Like I said, I'm really into RPGs, and so that caught my attention, and I looked at it, and surprisingly, this is actually a great RPG. I mean, like the art style of this RPG is like I mean, off the chain, because I mean, like, it's not the fact that the graphics are just all that, but it's like the way that the graphics are done. Like, as you can tell, you can look at the characters, and you can tell like they're doing like fairy tale, like elves, like very fairy tale bookish type characters, and the graphics are done in the same way. So like the game itself plays out just like a fairy tale will play out, even when the opening cutscenes. So if you're into RPGs, this is another one. Very, very rare game to find. Chrono Cross. I'm very surprised they even had this in GameStop. I mean, the thing about it was I only paid $9.99 for it. So I mean, you go figure. But anyway, the next couple games I got was, I was in Walmart and I picked up Final Fantasy 11. Now, the thing with Final Fantasy 11, they had this in Walmart for like $10. So I mean, this is probably like the only reason why I even have this, because I have the Final Fantasy 11 for my PlayStation 2, but yeah, I didn't have it for the 360, and I saw it, on the shelf for $10, and I was like, hey, might as well add to the collection of my role-playing games. The second game I picked up for my Xbox 360 over the last couple of weeks was Eternal Sonata. I mean, really, this is another RPG I kind of just picked up off the go, because I never really heard anybody say anything about it, not to my knowledge. I just saw it in the in GameStop. It was like $20, and I was like, I hadn't heard of it or anything, so I was like, well, I'll pick it up and give it a try. RPG, So like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say anything bad or good about it. I might give it a crack this weekend and kind of just to see what it's about. The last game I picked up was, well, I did an unboxing for it, and it was Street Fighter 4 Collector's Edition. Great game. I mean, if you're in Street Fighter, if you're a Street Fighter fan, you have to have this game. There's no way to be a Street Fighter fan and not have this. Street Fighter 4 is the bomb. This game right here has been getting all my time. Street Fighter 4. I mean the graphics are just like phenomenal. I like the soundtrack. I love the combos. I love everything about the game. Great fighting game. I love how it's, they did 3D art, but it still kept the 2D fighting style. Great game. I also picked up, to go with it, which I didn't show in the unboxing, I picked up the strategy guide. Love the artwork. The artwork on the strategy guide is like super. As you guys can see, I'm gonna show you right here in the back some of the artwork right quick of Sea Viper or Crimson Viper. Great artwork. You see down here. Trying to get a couple more pages in. That's Ken. That's the man, Ken Masters. See me online. Steals Forever's the tag. Certainly. And here's the back, which is cool. Definitely worth picking up if you're a Street Fighter fan, to add to your collection. Street Fighter 4. Well, that's all of the pickups that I did for the last 2 weeks. I got a couple new videos coming. I think like 2 more I'm gonna do for this week coming up. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for the support. Rate and please leave some comments, and please subscribe. This is your boy Steals Forever signing off. To all the gamers across the world, later.